So here's another fun little tutorial we've got going on for you today. This is again the M5 style, the Helios style that EpicCosplay has in their line. We're going to do a quick tutorial. Well, I guess this isn't really that quick, but we'll be doing a tutorial on spiking today. A lot of the really layered wigs from their collection are really conducive to spiking. The extra layers, kind of help pull it through. Even stuff that isn't as obviously layered, like this wig is right here. Like for example, there's Celine, I believe that's the Model 04, or the Kronos Model 02, are also conducive to styling. This one, just because of the extra layers, kind of allows you to play with it a little more, pull out the different sections and whatnot. If you saw the other video, I did do some residual, or I did do kind of a little bit of styling, pulling out these layers with the Got to Be Glued hairspray. So you can kind of see the different layers out here. So what I'm going to do is kind of show you how to pull these different layers out and pull spikes out of them. So to get started, you're going to want a couple of clips. I just have, a couple to pin up. This is kind of so that you can bring out your individual layers. I'm going to pull this wig closer to you so you can see. So we're going to go from behind, find out where that back layer of your wig is. Obviously you can pull up all these wefts and figure out exactly where you want to start spiking. So it looks like right here would be a good place to start. So you can kind of go back, even yourself out, pull all these layers over, and then just kind of pin the upper layers up. You'll spike those later, but right now, right now you're going to want to at least get the bottom layer so you can kind of go bottom to top. I prefer doing bottom to top just because, the bottom layers are done and I don't have to go fishing for layers, and I can kind of just layer as I go upward. So, as you can see right here, that my wig is falling a little bit, but not to worry because clips are your friend. So, as you can see right here, we've got the bottom set of wefts all over here that we can use to spike. Obviously you can do one big spike if you wanted to, which is kind of what I'm going to do now, just to mess with it. There's not really a specific style I'm going for today. I'm just kind of messing around, playing with it, just so that we can kind of get a better sense of how you can spike these different wigs the way you want them to. So I use the Got to Be Glued hair gel. This stuff is amazing. It's water resistant. So for example, if you're going to take your wig out for some run in a water park, say for Colossal Con, you're going to be okay with all your spiking. It also, ensures that you're not going to mess it up if you're sweating or something like that. So I'm going to, get a good helping of this fun gel on my fingers before I start. I'm just going to grab literally just the chunk in the back and just start pulling it together. I mean, usually spikes this big you might not want to go for. Again, they're doable. Most people center around smaller spikes. For example, if you look at the Kingdom Hearts tutorials, or Naruto wigs, stuff like that, most designs actually have smaller spikes. If you look at some of the Final Fantasy characters, Reno and a couple others, you'll find larger spikes out there. So it really depends on what look you're going for. But as you can tell, I just used, a small glob, probably about a little over a quarter size, to do this, and I'm just kind of pulling all these together, twisting it a little bit at the ends to kind of make sure that it holds itself together in place pretty well. But other than that, I'm just going to grab a little bit more because I just want to ensure that the top up here is going to stay with each other up here. And I'm trying to avoid getting the other strands in. It's important to make sure that when you do styling like this, that you get it in wefts. If you do it and your wefting is going to be, you start separating wefts with different layers and stuff, it might come out a little weird. So that's why I always, go from one weft up, and I kind of do one layer at a time just to make sure that all my layers fit properly. So this right here seems pretty good. for a long back spiky style. I'm just going to twist off the end a little bit more, make sure that all this section stays together, and then I'm going to hit her, or him, or whatever style this is going to be, just a miscellaneous style I guess is what it is, with some of the Got To Be Glued hairspray, which I'm going to cover my hand in. Well, if you can see right here, I'm just going to hit it with this hairspray, make sure that it stays in place, doesn't move. Yeah, it's kind of interesting working with this product just because it's so sticky, so you kind of have to mess around. Usually I would be washing my hands again real quick now after this so that I could kind of grab the other pieces as we go, but because I want to kind of get this entire section off there for you now, I'm just going to keep on going. I mean, all the wig is going to be covered in product anyway. So if we go again, we just did that bottom layer, so we'll want to go up a little bit, get enough for another layer. See if I can't separate this out. And you're going to just want to find where your wefts are and just grab all the different layers. Sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see, but you're just going to want to see, for example, we want to go from this layer, so you're going to want to pull all the layers down from the layer previous. Make sure all the wefts in that section come down with it. Just pin up the section of hair that you're done with, and just keep on moving across to make sure you get that entire section of hair out and about so that you're ready to style it. So I'm going to show you really quick this section, and then I'll finish up the wig, show you a finished product, and then show you how to get all this lovely product out, because that's always fun. So again, get some nice product on your fingers, and then I'll go with this side first. And I probably should have grabbed a little bit more from the top for this layer. Actually, what I can just do is grab some from right here, because I didn't fully grab this side all the way down yet. Just, you know, run your hands through from base to the tip. Make sure you've got a lot of, or a decent amount of product on there so that you can get that look that you need. And then I'm going to do this back one over here. And the nice part about EpicCosplay wigs is that you can mess with them all you want. You can kind of sit here and gel it out like crazy, and after you wash it out and get all this product out, it'll still be kind of really, really nice and almost like it's brand new. I'm actually going to show you how durable they are after I send this wig through the wash. Well, not through the wash per se, but after I wash this wig later, and I'll show you how it is to get this product out, and then how easy it is to even just blow dry or straighten this wig while it's wet, because again, everything is heat styleable, so it makes for a really easy styling session even if you're not doing spikes like this. So, I mean, there's 3 spikes right there. They're kind of a little messy looking. I apologize, I'm not the best at spiking. But I'm going to go ahead, finish off the rest of the head for this. I'll show you a quick video of what it looks like at the end, and then I'll start shooting the video for how to wash all this gunk out of your wig. So, stay tuned. So, as you can tell right here, I've done a little bit more styling to this wig through a bunch of spikes in the front. So I'm just going to quickly blow dry it. I'm going to have my hairdryer over here. Sorry, it's connected to the wall. It's on high. I'm going to throw it through a little bit just to make sure that the glue sticks. And then, again, I always kind of spray them down with the Got To Be Glued freezing spray. So you just want to cover off all the spiking that you just did with this spray. It's really, really good for kind of making sure everything stays as the way you want it to. So again, in the back, we've got these spikes back here, got the spikes in the front. So that's kind of your little tutorial on how to do spiking. If you're interested, I can do a little bit more for how to do kind of updo crazy gravity defying spikes next time. But for now, I'm gonna get ready to clean all this up, and I'll show you how to get all this nasty product out of your hair. So, well, out of your wig's hair. So stay tuned and we'll see you later.